Hi guys, this is Rheuben again. Today I want to talk to you about the D's on the saxophone and the natural range of the instrument. There's a low D, a middle D, and a palm D. And I would like to talk to you a little bit about what can and can't be done to help those notes respond and have a better sound. The first thing that you want to do to test your D's is you want to play, well, start with a low D. You want to play a low D, C, C sharp, D, D sharp. And you can see that the D is more resistant and has a smaller sound than the E flat or the C sharp or anything. So what you can do, the first thing you can do is check the pad height and actually open the pad height on the low C. The note vents from the tone hole below it. So the low D vents from the low C tone hole. So we'll open this up quite a bit so you can hear the difference in the low D now. You play the low C again. Now you can see all the notes down there have basically the same kind of tone color. Whether you like my sound or not, that's another story, but they do the same tone color. Now one of the other things you can do on the low D, if you have to play a low D and you want to push it and get a little more power out of it, as you're playing the low D, you can open just the C sharp key. And you can push it a lot further than that. So with the C sharp key open, you can have a stronger low D. Now when you do that, anytime you open an extra key, it will tend to make the note go sharper, so you will have to adjust your armature a little bit to make that play. Okay, now I'd like to talk about the middle D. Now we've already opened the pad cup to let the low D speak, so that would have also helped our middle D will also speak a little better. So we'll play the middle D. Pretty close. Now that D tends to be a little weak. You can't push it real far. But if you want to push it further, while you're playing the D, you can open the palm key while you're playing the D, and that palm key slowly open, and you can push the D a lot further. The D can become quite large. And you can finger it with the register key and the palm key, or take the register key off and just use the palm D key as the register key. And the D will be quite strong. So that's the middle D. Now the other middle D is what's referred to by many saxophone players as the jazz D. And that means you're simply playing the middle D using the palm key. So if you're going to go to a note that's going to be your last note, you're going from a low note, you might want to just use that and not go across a break and change the tone color. So you can see it has its own kind of sound, and the tone color stays pretty much the same as the C, the B, the notes right around it. Now, the only problem with the jazz D is the palm D key must open quite a bit for the jazz D to work. If it's too close, the jazz D doesn't work. So consequently, on the high D or the palm D, if you open it too far, the palm D will be sharp. So the one way to correct that is you can take and let the key open so you have the good jazz D. Then you can place a small piece of cork in the tone hole, and that will lower the pitch. And the key can stay open. So you have both your jazz D and you have your palm key set so that you can play. Now, you always want to put the piece that you fill. I usually fill with cork and little contacts in it because it can always come out real easy. You always want it to be on the top going toward the neck. That takes the least amount of cork for the most amount of adjustment. If you put it other places on the tone hole, it doesn't seem to do quite as much to getting the sound to be in the right place. So now we have then the low D. Alternate way to play that is to open the C sharp key after we've opened the C key as much as we can. Middle D, you have the middle D standard fingering. You have the middle D with the register key and the palm D. The middle D without the register key and the palm D. And just the palm D for the middle D. And of course the palm key generally requires that you use the register key. So that's a little bit about the D key on the saxophone. Thank you very much.